Jerry Brown here with Jerry Brown Travels. And what we have done, we've taken a couple days off. We've come to Guadalajara. Guadalajara is the second largest city in Mexico. It was designed and built by the early Spaniards that came here, and it's quite a beautifully historical, preserved city. And I'd like to just take you around. I'm going to take some pictures and just show you what it looks like and give you an idea how beautiful it is. Come with me and we're going to just take a little snapshot of Guadalajara. Okay, we'll start our walking tour of historical Guadalajara. Now behind me is the side angle of the main cathedral built in the 1500s. And it's a beautiful structure, massive. And over to my left here, you'll see the palace. Now here we're at a little square, a little plaza, and in the background is the original palace that was created by the Spaniards to rule the country. What a beautiful building. It's such a remarkable structure. Now I've moved to the main square and I'm in front of the cathedral now. Now take a look at the large columns there. Now remember, when the Spaniards came here in the 1500s, there wasn't any horses, they didn't have steel or anything like that. All of the craftsmanship here was done by hand, and each stone was carried up piece by piece. What a remarkable architecture. Now the angle here is the back of the cathedral. On my left is an information booth. And see the columns at this angle. We're in a large courtyard where people will come, and from here I can show you some of the other buildings that surround this area. Now I'm going to show you another angle of the square. Now behind me here is a water feature. They use a lot of waterfalls here. And look, behind me, even further, there's another waterfall. And behind it is the opera house where the symphony plays and they have a lot of concerts. At the base of the building here, there are sculptures. And it's interesting, in Mexico, they love sculptures. They have a lot of fantastic and unusual, from historical to very modern. Let me show you a few. As you move around the city, you see these historical sculptures depicting history and the events. Also, check out this one here. Pretty abstract, almost weird to me personally. I like the more historical ones. And also, they're very playful, just the opposite extreme. And you'll see these type of sculptures also. Here's a reenactment. Now check out this one here. Very, very different. And as you move around the city, you see different landmarks that they use as sculpture. Now here, in this water fountain here, the kids come and play when it's hot. Now behind me here, you see another water feature, and there's sculptures also. Very creative and interesting. As we walk down the corridor here, in the background, you see a large building, and it is, and started out as a hospital and an orphanage in the 1800s, and it housed 450 people. Now let's take a look at some historical photographs of how the children were cared for, their sleeping arrangements, and then also here's a little clip on how the Catholic Church did little ceremonies inside. Let's take a look outside, how it originally looked in the early 1800s, and then we'll transition into the existing building and how it looks today. It's a World Heritage Site now, and also an art museum. Let's take a look inside and I'll show you some of the art. As we walk inside, you can see the walls have all the artwork on it. The art is very expressive, and it talks about the struggles of the peasant people taking back their land from the Spanish dictator. Well, this has been Jerry Brown with Jerry Brown's Travel. Oh yeah, oh no, I'm getting wet. We'll need to retake. Start over, Laurie. Check out this chair, quite wild. I'm at the main plaza. No, this isn't going to work. It's too much noise. Start over, cut. Hey, check out this chair coming up. It's quite wild. Now, look forward to my upcoming video
and I'm going to discuss some ways of travel inexpensively. Actually, I'm going to give you some tips on traveling almost free and some other tips on, let's say, pet sitting, house exchange, house swap. Different items like that will come in my upcoming video. This has been Jerry Brown with Jerry Brown Travels.